Hey everyone, so this is my take on date night, makeup wise. I always have my hair curled, so it's usually how you'll see me. I usually, for date night, go with this look, but sometimes I do mix up and I do a less dramatic lip and a more dramatic eye. This is just classic to me, red lip, or even right now for fall, like a plum or like a burgundy color lip would be really, really pretty. I hope you like this. If you aren't usually a lipstick person, I definitely recommend trying a color. It definitely takes a little bit of getting used to because, I mean, let's be honest, it does draw attention. So if you're not used to it, I don't know, I say give it a try. I love this look and I hope you'll try it out. Okay, so I've already done my basic foundation routine, which consists of my Naked Foundation by Urban Decay. The color that I use, or I guess shade, is 4. Then I do my under eye area, which I just use the Dream Lumi by Maybelline. And it's just the simple like twist. Product comes up in there and then I just make a few lines, or a lot depending on how much I feel I need. Then I'll take my Palladio rice powder, which it's just a powder like this, and I'll take a bigger brush and do all over. So that's basically where I'm at right now. My next step is the Bobbi Brown bronzer, and I like to just do a little bit of contouring right in here. So I'll take that on a brush like this, and I'll just work it into where the hollows of your cheeks would be. See how that just brings it in a little bit? You can do the fish face or duck face, whatever you choose. And then I bring it down. And just a little help there. And I'll take whatever's extra and dust on my nose, and then sometimes I'll even put some on my temple. A lot of times you'll see like the 3. They'll do that. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Some people skip that step. If you don't feel comfortable with it, don't do it. Then the next is blush. And I'm still using my Pinch Me by MAC. And just on the apples of my cheeks, I'll apply that. Oh, and before my foundation, I always put on a primer. Speaking of primer, I use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I just put a little bit of the eyeshadow primer on my finger. I just dab that on. You really don't need much at all. This is an eyeshadow palette by Too Faced. And it comes with all of these colors, but actually I'm just going to be using this one here, which is called Heaven. Any type of nude, beige, cream, white, not a white, more of a cream is what I would go with. You'll get that on your brush and just concentrate that on your eyelid. And then whatever's extra, I just move it up into the eyeshadow, or whatever's left, I move it up into the eyebrow area. Okay, so you could certainly leave it like this. Not a problem. I like to add a little bit of dimension no matter what. So of course my trusty Naked palette, which I'm kind of embarrassed to even show it because it's so disgusting. I'm going to go with this lighter color here in Naked. And I'm just going to take a small fluffy brush, tap off the extra, and then I'm just going to work it in to that crease area. It's really hard to do this trying to keep your mouth shut. And you just want to focus on that outer corner area. You can bring it in a little bit. So that's basically it for the eyeshadow. The next part takes practice. I've been using the Maybelline Master Precise Eye Studio. Comes in just a thing like this. pull it off, and it's a little felt tip marker. Alright, the key with this, use a table. I can't even tell you how many times I try and do this. No, you're going to be drawing like a 4th grader. Wait, 4th grader is probably really good at drawing. You're going to be drawing like a 4-year-old. Okay. So, the key is to do short strokes. I'm going to try and do this without using an up-close mirror, but I gently, I don't want to pull on your skin too tight, but I gently just pull my eyelid like that to make it taut, and you just do short little strokes. So I'm going to try and do this so you guys can see it, and sometimes it's easier to actually close your eye and just do little short strokes. Okay, so that's typically the thickness that I go. Now, when you get to the corner, you can do multiple things. You can leave it as is. You can do a wing up, a wing down, or just out. The hardest is winging up, obviously. I tend to follow my very last eyelash and kind of follow that same angle. Most of the time though, I'll just do straight out. And it just adds a little drama. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye here. While that's drying, I don't want to obviously curl my lashes while that's wet. So then I don't fill in my eyebrows every day. It's a special date night thing. And I just lightly, just a bunch of short strokes. Just filling in any gaps. I totally have uneven eyebrows too, and I don't care. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara. I love, obviously, the Urban Decay Lush Lash Mascara. Say that a million times fast. And that's what that one looks like. Love it! Okay, so since I've done just a simple, maybe some won't consider that simple, but I've done just a black liner, thicker, kind of over the top with the eyelashes. So now it's time to add my favorite part. This is a longwear color by Stila in Fiery. And I go with longwear because, let's face it, I'm lazy. I don't want to be out with friends or out on a date and have to be reapplying my lipstick or not having any at all. So especially for a date night, I want to look my best but not have to worry about it. So I stick with the longwear. And I'll either, this is actually my first, a friend recommended me this brand. Love it. Actually, I already went back and got another color. It is $20 a piece. Shh, don't tell Eric. So when I take it out, it's disgusting, like goopy. I will always wipe off the extra. I start in the middle, because obviously that's where the most product is when you first apply it, and I will stop talking now, obviously, but I'll just work my way out towards the edges to where I have less product, and that way I can get more of a, this is really weird, isn't it? I can get more of a precise line. Alright, so that is my completed look. Anytime I do finish my makeup, I finish it off with a setting spray. I use, you can't even see that, it's the De-Slick makeup setting spray. I tend to have more of an oily skin, so I go with the Urban Decay De-Slick kind. So I just, a couple sprays of that and it dries automatically on its own, and I'm ready to go out the door. Alright, so that's just my take on a date night with my husband, with the, even a date night with my girlfriend. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and we will see you next time. Thanks.